Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the Arca Menards Series here at Indy. Should be an interesting race. I feel super loose in these cars. I haven't ran like more than a few laps at a time anyways, because these laps take forever, so I was just trying to see what we could do in qualifying. Fastest I've ran is like a 54.1, like a 151. Some guys were getting into the zeros, so hopefully we can run that kind of time. If not, just run like a 2 or 3 or something I'll be fine with. As long as we don't get too loose coming off these corners. But as far as I've seen a couple races this week and they seem fairly clean for the most part, but I feel super loose, so I don't know how they've been as clean as I've seen them. So it should be interesting to see if this race is the same or not. Try to get a good run here, trying to get loose in these two corners so we get a good run to the start finish. You get all the way down to like the rumble down there, like not even the white, just like the rumble strips before the white, like curving, it will get you loose down there. And that's kind of what I hit a bunch, so I'm going to try not to. But I just feel like it's natural to go down on that. Try not to push too hard and come up into the wall. I changed my steering ratio to 14:1. Just so I could try and catch the car a little easier and have a little bit smoother turning through the corners, hopefully. Brake bias, I think I only turned down to 67, but we don't really use the brakes too much here. And probably until like a later run. Like I might tap them a little bit going into 1 and 3, especially in the draft. And just try to stay off the cars in front of us. Seemed like pretty good lap. Got sideways off of 4 a little bit there. It's going to hurt a little bit speed coming off turn 4, which sucks. But hopefully we have a decent time. We'll see what we get. Got a 1:14. Okay, faster than I ran in my last practice. I'll take it. And I blew turn 1 here, so that lap's not going to matter. But happy we ran that. The 120, the 8 car ran. I'm imagining some people are going to get in the zeros. A 53.4, excuse me. How did you do that? I've never seen somebody get that quick. Hey, damn, another 53.4. Those guys are flying. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Unless they're like going super deep, getting on the brakes, and just going deeper into these corners, I'm guessing. I don't 100% know. That's crazy. That's like 7/10. That is ridiculous. A 53.6 still for the 10 car. Holy shit. They are absolutely flying. I blew turn 1 on this lap, so this lap does not matter at all. It won't be any quicker, I imagine. Yeah, 54.4, almost a 5. But I'm happy with the time I ran. It's faster than I ran in my last practice. I ran a 1:51 in my last practice, so at least we've improved a little bit here for qualifying. And it looks like we're probably going to start like somewhat towards the front, maybe top half of the field. What is there? 21 cars here. We might still be top 10 by the time everybody qualifies. Hopefully we could stay about top 5 like we are now, because where's the 3 car? 3 cars ran 1 lap. He might run a faster time than us, so 1 and 2 got first and second. They are absolutely flying. Don't know how. Wait, I'm confused. He has a 4. What? Okay, that was like screwed up. It like he ran the lap and it just didn't adjust yet. Okay, so he ran a 3:31. Second ran a 4:18. That is absolutely flying. We'll try to see what they're doing in the beginning of this race, but I'll bring you guys back. We're getting ready to go green. All right, well, we fell down to 7th, which isn't too bad. At least we're still on the inside lane, because the inside lane is definitely preferred for these corners. Just gotta try not to drift up into the guy above you, because running the outside is gonna be tough. I assume we'll get single filed out pretty quick. Hopefully we could actually get through this whole 20 laps pretty cleanly. Don't know how many wrecks there are gonna be. We do only have 1 lap to green too, so that's nice. You don't have to pace around this track twice. That would take forever. But I'm interested to see on how a few of these guys up front run this track, because they are like 7/10 quicker, 6-7/10. Like that's nuts. 8/10 for the leader, really. But they are flying up there. I haven't seen anybody get that fast yet. Like my last practice had guys in the low zeros for 54.0, and like around the 0.34, I don't think anybody got faster than like the 0.77 like qualified here. I would have thought that would have been pole if I would have seen that time in qualifying, but damn, they're flying. I don't know if they're like going super deep into these corners and braking and just keeping good speed, or at least in the turn 1 maybe, and getting good speed for turn 2 and then off of turn 4 still. So that's my guess, is they're making up a lot of that time going into 1 and 3, but I'm honestly not 100% sure. Also, that might blow your tires, basically. Like, you might destroy your front right doing that. So maybe it's only a qualifying strategy. I have no clue. We'll see if they're still that fast in the race. But they were absolutely booking it there in qualifying. Waiting on some people. Who are we waiting on? Oh, nope. We're good to go. Timer's about to run out anyway, so we're good. But let me know if you guys ran this week and how it went for you. A couple races I did watch earlier, like I think a day or two ago, I watched them. They were pretty clean and seemed like some good racing. It seems very difficult to pass, for one. So you have to get like a really good run off a corner, get under somebody. They might try to block you all the way down the track. This track is super wide. So you got to be worried about that. But hopefully we have a good clean race here. I'd like to try to finish top 5. We are car number 4 here, so I'd like to try to finish around top 5. That'd be great. Don't think I'm going to catch the guys in the front. I could probably battle with around 4th on back, because 3rd, 2nd, and 1st are absolutely flying. So I don't know if I can keep up with them unless they like destroy their tires halfway through and we start catching them. But honestly, I'm not the best at saving tires. I usually destroy mine anyways, or I get super loose and the back tires will kill me towards the end of the race. So we'll see how this goes. But this is the first time being in like a pack or like drafting, so we'll see how much that affects the handling of the car. I imagine we'll have to brake a little bit going into 1 and 3, having a lot of speed. Just need to be safe, not get killed in turn 1 or kill ourselves in turn 1 and ruin our race right away. Just try to make it to the end mainly. A lot of these ARCA races have a bunch of wrecks and stuff, and we have a D-Class driver in front of us, so that's terrifying. Oh, we have 2 D-Class drivers right in front of us, 3rd and 5th, so that should be interesting. That doesn't mean they're the safest. They're usually, we're probably wrecking, I'm assuming, so this will be very interesting, to say the least. Hopefully we don't get caught up in something with them. The 19 might get into the back of the 10 first corner, who knows. Or he's going to spin out on this pace lap, trying to warm his tires up. He's doing it very aggressively. So I would not be shocked if he just goes whoop whoop, one of the two, and just goes into the wall, takes out some guys with him. Damn, he went as soon as the pace car went in. We have a guy to our outside. 5 car had a really good start. Yeah, you're a little late on that green flag there. So we're going to drop in behind the 5 here. Like I thought, a lot of people got single filed out, or like everybody pretty much in front of us got single filed out. I hit the rumbles down there, so I just let off, try to keep the car straight. Don't want to get too low. I'm assuming on the colder tires is worse than later in the race being loose. So we're just going to try to manage the first few laps, get some heat in the tires, and then see how it goes from there. Just take it nice and easy, getting in these corners. I don't even know where we are on track. We might be like 8th. I think the 10th place, well actually we might be 9th, because I'm assuming 8th place is ahead of us if 10th is ahead of us. So unless 8th place started from the pits or something, I'm not sure. 9th is starting to catch up to us. He had a good short shoot through 3 and 4. 5 cars trying to go low in front of us. You gotta be real careful passing somebody here. You're gonna have to get a really good run down turn 2 or turn 4, I'm assuming. Or they're gonna have to screw up, smack the wall, or get super sideways off of 2 or 4. This is a very long straightaway. The front and back are super long, and you have a lot of time that could be gained or lost if you mess up off of those corners. 5 car got sideways there. So far I haven't heard anybody complaining, so sounds like it's been pretty clean so far. Thought they were going to get in the wall there. I thought either the 5 or the 19 up there were going to smack the wall. They looked a little high coming off the corner. But we're running 8th. I'm okay with that so far. We're in a 168 there. And that's with some draft. So really, the draft doesn't make a big difference. It's just like arrow-wise going into these corners, it'll make a difference. But first, second, and third, they're still up there. Is the 10 car? No, the 7 car is actually in third. The 10 car, who ran a good time, is back to 4th. 5 car is going to try to make a move to the inside of the 6. We'll see if he can get the stick, or the 6 is just going to back out. 6 is staying up there. Kind of would think the 6 would just back out, get in behind him for turn 4, which he does there. Kind of went high, but he might have a good exit. Yeah, we're not going to get to his or inside. 8 car is slowly catching us as well. He had a good 3 and 4. He seems really good in 3 and 4 right now. Let off a little early. 6 car is diving the 5. They're sliding up the track. 5 car in the wall, maybe? Nope. He saved it. Nice. Try to get a good run here off of turn 2, going a little high. Had a really good run off turn 2 there. Damn. Excuse me. Why are you trying to pinch me down the track? With the 6 car diving the 5 there, we had an opportunity going into, or coming off turn 2 to get a good run. The 8 car might follow us through. It looks like he is. And with these two side by side, might be able to get a good run on the 19 as well. 19 was close to that wall. We'll see if he tries to park it in behind the 5 or not. He's still on his outside, so kind of shocked by that. Back it off early, get down low. Hopefully follow the 5 on through. He is very sideways right now. 19 car had a good turn 1. Jesus. He like brake checked going into that corner. Why are you running me over, dude? You're an idiot.
Clear, clear, clear.
3 car is just a complete idiot there. He just got straight in the back of us. Somehow we saved it. Don't know how.
Still there, still there.
Because we got brake checked like going into turn 2 there, coming off turn 1.
Still inside. Stay with him. Clear low.
Jesus, 8 car overdrove that. That's going to lose a ton of time for us as well. Getting pushed up. Now we're back in the Hornets nest. Get a good run on the outside here off turn 4. Should clear the 6.
Clear, clear.
Yeah, I saw the 3 coming in my mirror. Like, I couldn't just move out of the way mid-corner. Like, you get offline there, it's going to be really bad going towards the wall. Really don't know how we saved it. I was kind of hoping it would have hooked him towards the wall, to be fair. Let's see if we can get back around. Well, actually, no, the 8 car is behind us the whole time, so we haven't gotten around the 8 yet. But let's see if we can try and get around the 8 and try to catch that pack up there. My tires are probably a little hot and not liking me at the moment from that slide in turn 2, the last lap. Oh, somebody got blocked all the way to the inside. They probably hooked them into the wall, like getting blocked all the way down there, or they got blocked all the way down to that pit wall right there where it opens, and that would be bad. Somebody's in pit road. 14 car. 18 is in pit road as well. Looks like he was in 11th place. He might have been the one screaming there in the text. We are pulling away from the guys behind us, so that's good. We do have some speed. Definitely, we do. We should be in front of that 19. Because we had a good run on him, and then he like brake checked the hell out of us. I have no clue what happened, but I was going to either run in the back of him or hit the brakes as well. But some people just don't have common sense to slow down for somebody else. And I guess that's how you get to the 3 car. Like, I got to the 4 car, but I don't do that. But if that's one way you race, I guess so. You just go through people since there's no cautions. But I think he had a bad qualifying time or something. 'Cause I think he started about like 11th or so. He started a little bit further back. I know that, 'cause I thought he was going to get in front of us, but he ended up not. 21's coming out of pit lane. Definitely a few people in pit lane from a wreck or something, or they got wrecked. Car feels okay though. It doesn't really feel damaged or off center at all, so Everything's alright, I guess. We are catching the 19 pretty quickly, though, so we should get around him here in probably in a couple laps with the 8 car. The 8 car and I seem like we're pretty even speed. Same with the 3 up there. We're kind of like keeping pace with him for the most part. The 6 is falling off of us a little bit behind. Ooh, got a little low. That's going to get us a little loose. Lost a little time to the 8 there. But we're just pulling away from guys behind us. The 6 might catch me a little bit down this front stretch from me getting loose, but running pretty well. I'm happy about that. We're not getting too much practice here. I'm happy with how we're running. Should be probably about 6th at this point, but maybe 5th, because I feel like we could have gotten in front of the... I forgot what car that was up there. Who's the guy in 5th? The 5 car, that's who it is. We were running right on his bumper when he got around the 19. 19 pulled down in front of him, or behind him, because the 5 had a really good turn 1 and then just like brake checked out of nowhere. And that's probably why he's a D-class racer. He probably gets ran over if he does that a bunch of times. If he has his brake pedals too sensitive or something, or he just like overreacts hitting the brakes sometimes. Had a really good 3 and 4 there. That was like a really good transition from like 3 to 4. I like that. That turn forward like felt super smooth. We already gained like 2/10 on the 6 behind us in that corner alone. And the 8 kind of went wide, so that helped us out. 19 is sideways up there. I'm happy our tires aren't hating us right now, at least. Like, I feel like I'm able to drive however hard I want to, and it's not really punishing us at the moment, like getting too sideways off these corners. But that will probably come back to bite me like 5 more laps from now. Three is getting around the 5 up there. 3 car is fast. He just doesn't have the common sense to check up for somebody when people are checking up. We got on the rumble strips for a quick second, and luckily we didn't get too sideways coming off turn 4. That would have sucked losing that ground again. Yeah, we have a big gap behind us now, so I'm very happy with how we're running. Should be close to the top 5 without what happened to us. 19 went way wide. We're pushing off turn 1 a little bit. Had to wait on the throttle. Just got to be real smooth with it. Turn 2, you can kind of get down there a little easier. There's not as much rumble strips down there to upset the car. But we're getting right to the back of the 8 car now, and he's almost to the back of the 19. We need to try to get like a really good run off of a turn 4. I like let off early, thinking the 8 would go a little deep into that corner, and he kind of like let off at the same exact time, so I just like rolled in with him. Little loose off of turn 4 there, but not too bad. Didn't even get on the rumble strips, and it was still a little loose though, which is kind of scary. I think off of turn 2, the 8 car might make a move on the 19 here. 5 car is starting to fall back to us as well. Got real loose off of turn 1. That was sketchy. Wonder how those leaders are doing. If they're still running like really fast time, like if they're just going super deep into the corner, and 19's gonna want to block him. He's gonna get himself turned because he's definitely on his inside like door. They're gonna get hooked almost. He just didn't play that out smart. 19's gonna probably go up into the wall. I don't want to make this 3 wide. 19 actually saved it from the wall. I'm shocked. He's going to be slow off of turn 4, though. Damn, I have a really good run. I have nowhere to go with it. I don't want to go 3 wide on these guys.
Working the bottom.
Should have went with the 8, but I had a little bit more momentum, just went to the outside. Back off early so I can get back down in the bottom. 19 gets hit. He tried to pull down in front of the 8, which wasn't going to happen. 8 is sideways. Try to get a good run here off turn 2 if I can. 8 car seems out of whack really bad. He seems very sideways. Wish we could have taken advantage of that. Thought he was going to go further down on the short chute there. Try to roll it in here nice and smooth. So we can get on the gas, get up to the wall, and just try to keep it smooth as we can. Because before the 8 caught the 19, we were running about the same time. Oh god, don't get in the rumble strips, that's bad. Don't get in the wall, okay, we're good. Had a really bad 3 and 4 there, did not like that. 19, don't do something stupid here and try to dive me. That would just be idiotic and probably why he's a D-class driver. Like, some moves that he's pulled shows why he's a D-class driver still. He tried blocking the guy down the backstretch, almost got himself wrecked. And then, like, came across his nose going into turn 1, too. Surprised he saved it. Really shocked he saved it. I had a really bad turn 2 there, to be fair. I had a really bad 1 and 2. We lost all the time to the 5 car. No way we're catching him now. 9 car wants to be dumb. Just don't overdrive it, 19. Please.
Still there.
Just going to try to be smooth with it and get a good run down this front stretch if we can. But we got the 6 car right with us again.
Still there.
That's not great. Might lose a couple spots here. And they've got the draft down low. Oh, we have another car behind the 6 too. Looks like the 16.
Still there.
Don't come up, 19. Bumped a little.
There, your door.
He like overdrove turn 1 a little bit off the corner and almost pushed me up into the wall. That's unfortunate. We lost that spot. At least we didn't lose another one to the 6, which I thought we were going to get kind of trained on the top, which would have sucked. I'm just trying to get out to your side to see. That's it, 19. I'm not trying to dive bomb you or anything. Hopefully the 19 keeps making the mistakes he was, though. I know he wants to try to catch that 8 car, but I don't think that's going to happen at this point. He's very close to that wall. I thought he was going to smack it. But I know he's going to be trying hard as hell to catch that 8, and he might make a big mistake, and we just need to try to avoid him.
Keep taking max 5 to go.
Just trying to keep the car low and have good runs off these corners mainly. Got in a little high there. 19 is going hard as shit. Almost in the wall again. Jesus. His tires have got to be getting worn out driving like that. Because he looks like a four-wheel slide almost off these corners. So I'm catching him really hard towards the end of this straightaway. This car probably doesn't want to rotate too well. Ooh, there's a wreck up here.
Slow car.
That's actually the leaders. Wow. I'm shocked. That was first place right there. 19, are you gonna run in the back of him? Like, I'm just giving you room because I had no clue where the hell he was going.
All clear, my man.
I was checking up for the 19 because I had no clue where he wanted to go. That was for a spot. 19 is sideways there. Really badly. He also got a little high in that corner. Probably get a little bit of a run on him. Not going to be able to get to his inside though by the end of this. I'm not going to do what the 8 car was doing because I know how this 19 is driving. I know he'd just try to block us down into the corner and either wreck me or wreck himself, or we'd both go wrecking. I'm trying to let off early to get really good exits. Ooh, he's going to be in the wall. That's going to slow him up.
Outside.
19, you're an idiot.
Still there.
He's going to drive really hard into this corner. I'm drifting up because he was pushing us down so far down the front stretch. That's annoying as shit. That shows why you're a D-class driver. And number 19 in the lobby. Because he probably gets himself wrecked so often. But yeah, the 1 car's out front with a 5-second lead. Damn. If he got any sort of damage from the wreck with the 2, he could be in some jeopardy, but who knows. We'll see if he still wins by 5 seconds or not at the end. Yeah, this 19 can't hit the apex of these corners very well. He keeps overdriving the shit out of these corners.
2 more, let's go.
Had a really good run on him here. Not really anywhere to go though, which is unfortunate. I'm just gonna back it off, stay right with him, and hopefully he overdrives turn 1. Still got a couple laps. Yeah, he's just super slow through the center of the corners. Especially 1 and 3, really badly. Didn't get a good enough run there.
Outside. Still outside.
He's blinking as well.
Still outside.
Still got enough of a run to get to his inside.
Still out there.
Trying not to come up on him. He's trying to pinch his way down in the corner.
White flag this time.
He wasn't able to get on the gas.
Still there.
I'll keep him on the outside, that's fine. Just don't hook me in the wall, please. Whatever you do, just don't hook me in the wall. I'm giving you room.
We're outside.
He drove it really hard into that corner. We got sideways getting on the rumble strips. We're gonna have a good exit off turn 2 here. 6 cars caught us. 6 and the 16 back there has caught us. Hopefully he kind of goes to the low side, gets to the 19.
Still out there.
Just need to not do anything stupid. We should finish 7th.
Still outside.
He got in the wall there, and I think got into us from it. I'm not trying to put him in the wall.
Clear, clear.
It like hooked us together there. I'm gonna go to the bottom.
Working outside, outside.
Are we 3 wide at the line? Did we get the 16? I think we just beat the 16 out. Yeah, barely. Damn.
Checker flag, my man.
I was like a little bit of a slide off turn 4, not trying to get into 19. 19 lost a ton of time. Like, he definitely wrecked off turn 4 there, which is unfortunate. Didn't mean to wreck him at all, but he was trying to pinch us down so hard, and I wiggled the slightest bit, and I think it hooked us together. Have to go back and see what happened there at the very end. Because the 19 was super aggressive pinching us down. Like, he gave us like no room coming off these corners too. Like, it hooked us into him a little bit off that corner because he should have been out towards the wall. Bounced off of him. And then I think right here I got in a little bit of a slide. And yeah, he's trying to pinch us down so hard. Like, we have no room coming off the corner at all. But he's still turning down when we're coming off the corner. He should be going like the 6 car is behind him. Where is the 6? Right here. Like, you can see the trajectory the 6 is taking. He's taking more of an outside lane when the 19... Oh, it looks like he was kind of sliding too, maybe. That might have been what happened. Because he lost a ton of time. I don't know where he finished. Where did he end up finishing? He ended up finishing 12th, which isn't terrible, but... He was just super aggressive all race, so I'm not shocked something like that happened. I'm happy we didn't go into the wall, though. 3 wide at the line, too. Oh, no, we weren't. I thought the 6 was still on the outside of the 16, but we barely beat out the 16, so... We ended up finishing 7th, happy about that. He won by 6.5, so I don't think he had too much damage. What lap did that 2 car end up getting wrecked in? Not 100% sure. Let me go to the 2 car. Where did he finish at? He finished 10th, so he didn't fall back. He fell back pretty far, but he didn't fall back like super far. He was in the lead, probably by like 3/10, 4/10 or something like that. I'm interested to see how the hell they were running though. Oh, he almost got in the wall there. I thought he might have gotten in the wall there. That might have been the problem. But I think it was in 3 and 4 is where this wreck happened. 1 had a really good turn, 2 got all the way down to the inside. Getting right up to his bumper almost. He might have just bumped him going into the corner, I'm assuming, or dive bombed him. Because he had a little bit of momentum, but really didn't have the low side yet. 1 car is able to hook the bottom really well. 2 car just hits the wall. Oh, that's all in... I don't think that's the 1 car's fault at all. I think that's on the 2 more than anything. I think he said something up here. Oh, no, he didn't even say anything when it happened. I think he knew it was his fault, maybe. Because he got in the wall coming off 3 with the 1 putting a lot of pressure on him, and it shot him down the track, and the 1 just had nowhere to go, got in the back of him. Because he probably reacted as quick as he could. Let's see the end car. Because you don't expect him to really get in the wall and shoot down like that. Yeah, he has nowhere to go at that point. That's unfortunate, because he was out of the gas. You could hear, like, as soon as he gets in the back of him, he's trying to get out of the gas and stuff. So that's unfortunate for the 2, but he kind of put himself in that situation, which is unfortunate. Let's go to the beginning. See any incidents that did happen through the race. I know somebody was saying they got blocked all the way down to the inside wall. 19 in the wall a little bit. Somebody blinking. What is this, lap 4? 14 car is just drifting by himself, it looks like. He's just smacking the wall all over the place, I think. Oh, what happened there? I think the 18 might have been the one complaining about it, to be fair. Damn, he got nailed by a bunch of people there. This is probably what he was talking about. Was it the 18? Hang on, let's see. Jackson Wade. Yep, that was him. He was the one complaining about getting blocked to the inside wall. Which really, he didn't get blocked down to the inside wall. The 6 just kind of running the middle, which I don't understand why he is. But the 18 dove that corner anyways and got in the back of the 6, in my opinion. He wasn't anywhere inside the 6 at all. So that's kind of on him, because I got blocked all the way down to the inside wall pretty hard, and was going to shoot straight up the track like that, and I just backed off, and the 19 went back by us. 11 car on the wall, 14 cars having a hell of a time. What did he end up with for incidents? He only ended up with 3. There was 2, and the 1 was the off track right before that. Damn. He just nailed the wall there. That was kind of funny. 19 scraping the wall? Barely? Wait, where's the incident with the 3 and I? Because he definitely got in the back of us. Which I don't think it's showing it. 12 car in the wall. Somebody's blinking. 21 probably going to scrape it going into turn 1. If you just go a little too wide, the wall will suck you in so quickly. The 19 was in the wall a decent bit too. 13 got that rumble strips down low, drifted all the way up, blinking there. Yeah, this is what I was talking about right here. 8 car kind of overdrove, got into the 19. I let off real early to try to get low and try to take advantage of this. And what the hell happened with... Oh, I got back to his outside. That's what happened. The 19 got back by us. I was so confused for a second. I'm like, how did 19 get back by us? I forgot I went to the outside of the 8 because he was all sideways right there too. 7 car going to come up. This is the very end, wasn't it? Oh, no. I know he finished somewhat up front. Side by side for the lead on lap 14. 2 and the 1 get together barely. 2 car came up, kind of side swiped him the slightest bit. No harm, no foul there. Good racing up front. It sucks that the 2 car got in the wall. It really does. Because they were having a hell of a battle right on each other's bumpers. 21 in the wall. This is right where the 2 car got in the wall, I'm assuming. Yeah, 2 car got in the wall. It shot himself down right in front of the 1. 1 just had nowhere to go at that point. That sucks a lot. But they were having a great race up front. 5 car up in the wall. Gets a little loose off of that corner. Probably going to do it again. What were my tires? I'm interested. I don't even know what my tires were. 72, 73, 85 on the back right. I feel like that's not too terrible. I don't know what a full run would be like for that, but I feel like it wasn't too bad because I was still able to rotate my car at the very bottom pretty well and get good runs off of the corners, especially the short shoot. I feel like I was really good down there. I think right here is where I got blocked like really far to the inside. No, not quite very far. Oh, he started pulling down there. I think I had a really bad entrance being that low, and the 19 went right back around us. Yeah, that was that corner. 14 up in the wall again. Surprising he came back out after that wreck. He probably got his fast repair and came back out. Where'd the 3... Oh, the 3 car got all the way up to second, and he got into the 7 there. I think the 3 car got sideways. It looks like... He looks like his car is really yawed out, and the 7 was... Oh, that was off the last corner, too. That's why the 7's car was screwed up. But, oh, that was in 3 and 4, actually. But, had a good race overall. The 3 car, I think, got a little net-coated, pushed up into him. That's the same thing that happened with the 19 and I also, actually. Looking at it slower. You could see, like, right about there, it starts to hook my car to the right. He was just trying to pinch me down so aggressively. Like, I'm not shocked that happened. Where did the 3 car get in the back of us at? Because I know that happened. Where did it happen? Right here, probably. Because we were battling... Oh, it was the 5 car when he was in front of us. Because we were trying to follow the 5 car by the 19. 19 actually had a really good run off of turn 1. And then just, like, brake checked right there super hard. And I'm just running my line, and the 3 car just comes on by and... about wipes us out. I don't know how we saved it, but luckily we did, which is nice. But overall, finished 7th. We started 7th as well, so it's not terrible. Being car number 4 here, don't know if we're going to gain or lose any iRating. We'll have to see when we get to the results. Alright, results in strength of field was 2374. Not too bad. There was 4 different splits. A lot of different people registered to run this, and we were still to car number 4, which I'm shocked by. It wasn't a very high top split, at least, but we gained 9 out of it. I'll take it, I guess. We ended up with a 6X, which sucks, but we lose some safety. We got under 4, so it dropped us pretty far. Still at 3.5, which is fine. Not that worried about it. The 7 car actually ran the fastest lap of the race, but him and the 3 car there on the last 2 corners really ruined his day. He was going to have a top 3-4 finish, it looked like, until that happened, trying to pinch him down in the final corner. But 1 car was very quick. He had a good race. 2 car messed up 1 time, got himself wrecked, and finished back in 10th, which is unfortunate. But overall, we would have probably finished 8th if the 2 car didn't wreck himself on the 1, basically. So I'm happy where we finished. Gained a little bit of iRating as well. We're at 3588, not too bad. Almost at 3600 again. Indy's tough. Very slick on old tires. Even when you get later in the run, if you get down to those rumble strips, it gets very sideways. So you got to worry about that. Not kill your tires. Try not to get in the wall off those corners too. Backing up your entrance really helps a lot. I noticed that being behind a couple cars. I let off earlier than normal and got to the bottom easy, rolled it pretty easy, and had a good exit on all the corners I was doing that on. So try to do that in your race, and it should be pretty good for you. The 10 car was very quick from the start. He finished 3rd. He also started 3rd, so he got passed by the 3, but got by the 2 car when he wrecked. The 3 car started really far back there. He ended up with a 6X, which makes sense because he got into us, which I think got us a 2X, I think. Something like that. I don't remember exactly how we got a 2X and stuff, but we got a 4X, I think, from the 19 there at the end. Sucks for him with what happened, but it makes sense why he's a D-class driver, because he runs people super tight and down the track on the front and back stretch, because he was doing that to the 8 car too, I believe. So overall, good race. Wasn't really as much wrecking as I expected either. Thought it was going to be a little bit worse with how it was in practice and people being loose and stuff, but had a fun time, and I would do it again if I had time, but overall had a decent result, and I'm happy about it. So appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.